So if you own a copy of Skyrim, then this is a welcome news for you. Enderal Forgotten Stories is heading to Skyrim, and it is free to owners of the game. Enderal used to be a mod but has eventually become a standalone game and is now called Enderal Forgotten Stories. And this standalone version brings more quest lines, new character classes, a new hidden ending, a lot of other upgrades. It also has Steam Workshop support for mods. Forgotten Story launches February 14.
This is our chance to finally do something that matters. Something real.
This is it, Tara. This is what you gave me up for.
So it's true, Theral. You're losing your mind, just like Sister Pride did.
We're dropping hot.
Respawn took a huge gamble with Apex Legends. Not only did they make a spin-off when fans of the franchise were clearly expecting a sequel, they also chose to announce and release it on the same day. Also, the Battle Royale space remains to be a hard genre to break into. However, it looks like Respawn's gamble paid off as 72 hours after the game launched, it already hit 10 million unique users. So to put that into perspective, it took Fortnite to achieve that, while Overwatch needed 3 weeks. While EA's latest announcement have had fans talking about the Garden Warfare 3 announcement, PopCop gives some love to owners of the current installment Plant vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 in the form of returning map. So the map is what most considered to be the best map of the first game, none other than the Walnut Hills. So a new Soil Survivor mode is also coming this month that seems to borrow heavily from Battle Royale staples such as the playable area that skins over time. The PC system requirements for security.voice have been listed on Steam, and from software fans will happy to note that the games won't require hardcore specs. At the minimum, PC players will need a 64-bit version of Windows 7 or later, a Core i3 2100 or FX 6600 processor, 4 gigs of ROM, either a GTX 760 or a Radeon HD 7950, and 25 gigs of storage space. So going for the recommended specs will bump the requirements to Core i5 3500K or Ryzen 5 1400 gigs of ROM, and either a GTX 970 or Radeon RX 570. Epic Games is kicking off a new event in Fortnite today called Share the Love. The event will be bringing with it new challenges, rewards, and more, all revolving around the upcoming Day of Hearts. So this includes the Cuddle Hearts wrap that the players get off for free by either supporting a creator or entering their own creator code. So there is also a new set of overtime challenges that unlocked 5 new rewards when completed. XP will also be doubled on the weekends of the 15th to 17th and 22 to 24th. A third season pass has been announced for Dynasty Warriors 9. The pass is set to include 6 new weapons: the Sun Jigon, Steel Flute, Fangbow, Flail, Bow and Rod, and the Crossed Pike. 16 characters will be getting Knot-style costumes, while Kaupi, Fazong, Luzo, and Zonghoi will each get a new hypothetical scenario. Season Pass 3 is set to release on February 14 in Japan. No Western release date had been announced, and Dynasty Warriors 9 is available on PC, Xbox One, and PS4. From Software released a new trailer for Sticker Shots That Voice. It showcases the origin of the game's protagonist, the wolf. So the trailer shows the wolf got his name, and in the game the protagonist goes on a journey to rescue his master and exact revenge on his arch nemesis. The story is set in the 1500s in the reimagined Shinkoku, Japan. The game will launch for PS4, Xbox One, and PC via Steam on March 22nd. As you may have already heard, Epic Games have been giving away one game every 2 weeks. So their latest giveaway is Action Verge, and it is pixel-styled platformer reminiscent of classic Metroid titles. A scientist awakens in a strange alien world after a love accident. He'll need to explore this new world and discover its secrets in order to find out just where he is, how he got there, and what he needs to get back. So you'll have until February 21st, guys, to add the game to your library for free. If you're on GTA Online this weekend, is the perfect time for you to get a new vehicle. This time, Schuster Devant is making a comeback and has been re-engineered, revamped, and remolded. All players also logging through the weekend will get a free Schuster t-shirt, and players will also get a 2x boost in nightclub popularity by completing nightclub management missions. Nightclub income is also doubled. You'll also get the chance to earn 50,000 GTA cash by delivering business battle crates successfully.
I'm sorry, I'm here. Slow down, tell me again, is it really purple and wet?
Birds attacked me too. Any idea why they suddenly turned aggressive?
The Witcher 3's Geralt of Rivia has crossed over to Monster Hunter World, so he arrives as a free update for the game's PS4 and Xbox One versions. PC will follow at a later date along with a new Witcher-inspired quest, and Capcom didn't go into details as to what the new quest will bring, but it will have a unique flavor, blending the RPG mechanics of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt with the Monster Hunter World game systems. So The Witcher 3 crossover is a part of Monster Hunter World's Appreciation Fest in celebration of its first anniversary.
Siri's been places I know, but I don't think she's ever come to this world. Hunter, seem capable of handling this yourself. Take care now. Hunter.
The Fortnite account merging tool is finally available and should help players who needed to create more than one account to play in multiple platforms get all of their items under one account. So the process is straightforward. Simply select two accounts you want to merge, one being the account to retain. So both accounts must have played the game before September 28, and you'll need to have access to the emails associated with both accounts. So the transfer cost will be completed after a 2-week holding period. Today's feature deal is the strategy game Sudden Strike 4. It is currently available at the best price of €2.09, while in Steam price it retails at, of course, €12.49. Get this game today through our trusted store and save 83% off on your CDK purchase. To get more of today's deals, just simply type in !deal in the stream chat now. Make the smart move, head over to Allkeyshop.com to compare CDK prices and save more.
A tweet was published from Assassin's Creed Odyssey's official Twitter account stating that a new Game Plus mode is coming this February. This is indeed good news for players, as news in this capacity has been long anticipated, and publishers never divulged any information about the incoming content outside of which was in this tweet. Now, they said we can expect more information released to said content in the next monthly updated video, and the next video is due within a next week. So Action Verge crashes on Epic Store due to a missing Steam file. Players who play Action Verge from the Epic Store are experiencing a 100% crash rate when trying to enter the arena. After sifting through the game flies, one player found out that the game was crashing due to missing files, and he found out that the game was crashing due to this missing file. So he found that the game was missing a steam.xnb file. This was ironic and hilarious to some people, considering Valve and Epic Storefront are allegedly having discrepancies. However, the issue has since been resolved and players need only update their game and Epic Store library. PS Plus cloud storage increases to 100 GB. Towards the end last month, Sony announced that the PlayStation Plus program is set to receive a massive boost in its cloud storage on February 7, 2019. Now all of your save files are safe and secured in Sony's cloud service, as they have added a whopping 90 GB of storage space. This addition comes as Sony attempts to break away from offering PS Plus support for legacy systems. Here is a short preview clip for our PS Plus cloud storage that increases to 100 GB. Up next, game developers and publishers Skybound Games and Beamdog recently announced that a bunch of BioWare classics are coming to console this year. This will be possible through them merging forces to bring the collection of classics PC RPGs to consoles. And titles to be included are Baldur's Gate 2, and Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragonspear. Neverwinter Nights will also be added, as well as Icewind Dale and Planescape Torment. The release date for titles are yet to be announced. Here is the short preview clip again, classic Bioware games that heads to console that would be this year. Next in line is PES 2019's Data Pack that is out now. PES 2019's Big Data Pack 4.0 update is currently available for PS4, Xbox One, as well as on PC. The update includes a bunch of cosmetic options to the sports simulation game. Developer Konami has also added some improvements set to enhance the gameplay experience. Data Pack 4 comes with the announcement of new legends arriving to PES 2019's My Club mode in February of 2019. Hitoshi Nakata, Park Ji-sung, and Francisco Tutti will be playable in-game as part of My Club's campaign.
Oh, surely! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That was PES 2019 again. Now Paradox has announced the release date for Hearts of Iron 4 Man the Guns, and it is set for release on February 28, 2019. Man the Guns is expected to introduce a new level of depth to the naval side of the game, and it also comes with a lot of new features for democratic powers, along with new alternative history paths, new ship design, research components, and governments in exile. You can use their official website to gather further details and to pre-order your copy of Hearts Iron 4 Man the Guns. Down to our next news, ZeniMax Online Studios is currently offering players a free trial of the Elder Scrolls Online ESO Plus program until the February 12, 2019. Players who indulge will have complete access to all the zones, quests, dungeons, and all other content that is offered in the DLC releases. Players will also enjoy having double capacity at the bank and a 10% boost to experience in gold. You may also participate in the Morrowind celebration event even if you were not granted access to that zone. AKS Software's Warhammer Chaos Bane has received a release date, and it is June 4, 2019 of this year. If you are to pre-order the game, you will have access to an experience bonus that persists through the entirety of character's progression, as well as pack of 4 legendary crates. Players who pre-order are also granted access to 2 beta paces, and the paces are scheduled for March and April. In addition, players may pre-order the game through Warhammer Chaos Bane's official website. Here is the short preview clip for Warhammer Chaos Bane's that gets release date. Total War Three Kingdoms, the trailer reveals a 12 playable faction, and these factions has a despicable leader called Dongju. In the trailer, Dongju leaves much of the slaughter to his adopted son named Lu Bu. Sad's son is a very skilled warrior, the most skilled in the land to be exact. The pair makes for a very fearsome and formidable Jew that incites terror and fear in all those who cross paths with them. Now, Dongwu will appear as playable factions as soon as you demolish his army or become emperor in this campaign.
Bow before my rule.
We're down to our next news. Tatsuya Miyaguchi's Tetris Effect Limited demo returns and will span from February 8, 2019 to the 11th. The game will also be available for a 25% reduced price. The demo is set to include 3 levels from campaign named the Journey mode. It will also have a marathon and mystery mode from the Epic Effect mode section, and the full game has 27 levels in Journey mode and over 10 effects mode. You will also be able to play the game in full 4K HDR with a PS4 Pro or in VR if you have a PSVR headset. AKS Combat 7 Skies Unknown Season Pass comes this summer. As it was reported recently that AKS Combat 7 Skies Unknown Season Pass will be arriving in the summer of this year, this announcement came with a new trailer that showed a text message conversation between 2 individuals trying to source a name for a report, then finally setting on 10 million relief plan. The Season Pass will include 3 plans, 3 stages, and a music player in one package. The game is available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, as well as in PC. We're finally down to our last but definitely not the least of our news update. Today's featured deal is a strategy game Sudden Strike 4. It is currently available at the best price of €2.09. While on Steam price, it is at €12.49. Get this game today through our trusted store and save 83% on your CDK purchase. Grab this game now, what are you waiting for? And of course, for more feature deals, use the command !deal in the stream chat. Make the smart move and head over to Allkeyshop.com to compare CDK prices and of course for you to save more.